Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, answering questions submitted by a student. The student is seeing this in a calculus class, like based on the posting, but it doesn't really require any calculus. So let's go and take a look at this. The yield is going to be depending on the bushels bushels that they can get from a tree. So the baseline yield is 38 times 26. I'm going to separate them out like this. But each time one more tree is planted, so the yield goes down. So this is what's happening. So the yield goes down per tree, and the number of trees increase. So that's it. That's the whole expression. We could write this, if you're more comfortable, we could write this as the yield when n additional trees are planted. N is the number of trees. You can think of this n trees here, and yield. You can see that this is a quadratic equation. We're going to just FOIL this out here. So I'm going to get 38. We'll distribute the 38 times 26 plus 38n minus 26n minus n squared. That's negative n squared. 38 minus 26 is 12. And 38 times 26, 988. So when you don't add n additional trees, I should write additional. When you don't add any additional trees, you're going to start at 988. The yield is going to be 988. And this is a parabola opening down. You can see because the leading coefficient is negative. So it's going to go something like this. Eventually, if you add too many trees, you'll get no yield at all. Okay, so what they're after here is the vertex of this parabola. So we'll find it first with algebra. This, we'll call this k here. K is going to be negative b, which is negative 12 over 2a, which is going to be negative 2. So this is going to be 6. So when we add 6 more trees, we'll maximize our yield. Let's do it with calculus. So we'll just take y prime of n. It's going to be negative 2n plus 12. And we'll set that to 0. And so negative 2n is equal to negative 12. And n is equal to 6. So you're going to get the same answer either way. And it's here we're using this formula This is negative b over 2a. This is something you learned in algebra 2. So negative b is negative 12 and a is 1. So the negative 1, so it's negative 12 over negative 2. It's negative b over 2a. So that's coming from algebra. This answer, y prime of n, set it to 0. And that's coming from calculus. So it's a pretty straightforward question. And very practical. It's a nice practical application of math. Okay, so that's it for this one. I hope my explanation was helpful to you. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.